What's good, everybody? It's your boy Kirk Ray Smith. Y'all know what it is. All right, so what I'm getting ready to do, man, I'm gonna do a series of short videos, and I promise I'm gonna keep them inside of 3.5 minutes each, no longer than that. And what I'm gonna talk about is the ever famous, I should say infamous topic of racism. And so before you get upset, before you panic, before you get all offended and start thinking I'm gonna start bashing on, white people or anybody, relax, hear me out, okay? But here's the reality, that to assume that every single white person is racist, and let's talk about in America in particular, I think it's fundamentally and categorically false. That's not true at all. And I also think it's lazy to jump to that. But on the same token, to think that there is no racist people in America, and not just a particular demographic, not just Caucasian, but there's plenty of other ethnic groups, races, who are racist against black people who don't like us. And to say that doesn't exist, that's is fundamentally and categorically false and lazy. Those are facts. And here's the other thing, that if you are a white person that's at least, let's say, 20 years old, there's no question, if not all, most of you either know someone that's a racist, someone in your family is a racist, or you may be racist yourself. And say you were, say maybe. You're over 20 years old, a white person, one of those three is probably true, if not all three in some cases. So let's just face the facts. That's a reality. And so with all that understood, something that's very, very clear to me, without question, is that it ain't going anywhere, man. Racism is not going anywhere. It's going to stay here. But the question isn't how do we eradicate it or get rid of it, because that ain't happening. Many have tried, all have failed. But how do you overcome it? How do you overcome it? How do you succeed and excel in the face of it? How do you do that? And so that's the question that we got to ask ourselves. And when I'm gonna discuss these videos, there's ways we can go about doing that, but it starts with being honest and being true. So anyway, that's video number 1, and all subsequent videos are on the way. Stay with me. 1.